Trying to get through. There's no single explanation, there's no central destination. But this long line of cars is trying to get through. And this long line of cars is all because of you. We don't wonder where we're going or remember where we've been. We've got to keep this traffic flowing and accept a little sin. Okay. So this long line of cars will never have an end. And this long line of cars coming around the bend. Streets of Sacramento to the freeways of LA. We've got to keep this fire burning and accept a little rain. So this long line of cars is trying to break free. And this long
Hello.
It's just not working out, Phil. You're not happy with us. We're not happy with you.
I'm sorry, but how do you know I'm not happy with you?
I read what you write. It's between the lines.
You're firing me for subtext.
You're not being constructive.
I don't find this to be a very constructive experience.
Let's not burn any bridges, Phil.
Joke paper, right? You said so yourself 100 times over. It's a stepping stone.
To what? I'm finished, Em. Okay, fired from the stranger. You can't get any lower. Why did I ever leave that job in Memphis?
To fall in love with me. Hmm? Asshole.
It's gonna kill me.
That's amazing. You mean I only need to do this video 3 days a week to get the beach body I've always dreamed of?
Exactly, Janine. Are you forced to spread butter with a knife? Like some sort of caveman?
Baby, you wanna come to bed?
Introducing Sputter. It's spreadable butter. Sputter. Sputter your
The issue of research involving stem cells derived from human embryos is increasingly the subject of a national debate.
You've reached 861-4800. To leave a message for Phil, press 1. For Doug, press 2. For Snow Wolf, press 3. And for Emily, press 4.
Hey, asshole, Grant here. Come on, pick up. Pick up. I know you're sitting on the couch, right? Right in the middle of that stinky couch of yours. Come on, pick up the phone. Pick up. So, you got sacked? You leaving town?
I should.
Answer my question.
No. I've got Emily and there's...
Good. We need to talk. Meet me at the Comet in 20 minutes. And don't be late.
They say it's called the Comet because one landed here once, but do comets land, man?
Oh, bravo.
Destruction?
Free at last. You did it.
Don't even start.
No, seriously, corporate employment is as dead as the old world order. You should thank Nick for pulling the scales off your eyes. The usual. Why weren't you at the Cha-Cha last night? Dude, the Murder City Devils destroyed it without...
Murder City who? Are they local?
Oh my God. Are you serious right now? Fuck me, man. What do you listen to, Celine Dion? No wonder they sacked you. Hey, where's his tomato? Come on. You know what? It's fine, all right? It's fine because I'm coming to a really, really big decision, and I want you to be the first to hear about it. The city council primaries, I'm gonna run. I'm serious. It's because of this guy, huh? Richard MacGyver. He has got to go down. He's awful. And no one with like 3 working brain cells is stepping up to run against him. So, I'm going to. Now, you think this is funny? Oh. Come on, no, I gotta show you a thing or two.
Grant.
Hey! Come on!
I hate downtown. There are never any parking meters, ever. You're gonna get a ticket.
Yeah, yep, thanks to MacGyver and his henchmen.
And how long have you harbored this grudge for the guy?
Since forever.
But you've never mentioned it?
I was waiting for things to hit critical mass, and look, there it is. There it is.
That?
Yeah, that. Key to my electoral strategy, my victory.
All right, great. Can we go home now?
A promise from the 1960s, Phil. From the World's Fair, from before we were born. A super-ass modern mass transportation system that was to have spread its wings all over the city, barely touching the neighborhoods it was to pass over. And you know why? Look at the base. Smaller than a taco stand. But there's only one stop in the middle of nowhere downtown. 2 idiot miles long to a really useful Space Needle. But it's electric and elegant as shit. A miraculous machine. And listen, silent, right? Like the breeze, like magic. But most important of all, it's cheap. And you wanna know how many times MacGyver and his fucking fuck-goons have voted it down? So they could build whatever the shit they wanted, stealing millions off all those good folk living right down there. You know how many times? A zillion. To make money from building those, see, highways that have bisected and trisected our beautiful city. And now they want to build on the ground, right in the middle of all of our traffic jams, a heavy fucking tank train system. Exactly. Which they call light rail, since of course they're lying about that too. They steal and cheat. And over here, huh? They're buying up land. From there to there. Come on, Phil. To there. There, and all the way over here. Phil, they're cutting our city into pieces. And even worse, oh, look at her. Look at her, Phil, she's so beautiful. This is what we need to save, right here. And you wanna know the first thing that I do when I get elected? I'm gonna walk into the city chambers in my beautiful white fur. I will not be made a victim of your cowardly ways! Never! Save the polar caps! Build the monorail! Save the planet, you fucks!
Does it matter to you that you have no experience in politics?
I'm a journalist. People respect that.
You're an unemployed music critic. People know the difference.
All right, you know what? I'm running in the primaries, and then I'm gonna get myself into that general election, and then I'm gonna win this thing. And you know what else, Phil? You're gonna do it with me. It's the reason you got fired. It's destiny. It is.
Have you ever wondered exactly when it was that you first lost your mind? What's so funny?
Have you even considered that McIver's black? And he's like the only black city councilman.
Okay, so what? What are we practicing reverse racism now?
No, I'm practicing my power of thinking. I mean, Grant is white and he's unqualified, he's bombastic. You know what? It's not funny, it's embarrassing. I mean, Grant's gonna get laughed out of the primaries, and so are you. Why are you even doing this?
Does it matter?
Okay, so you got fired, so now you can just say fuck you to everyone.
You're smart.
Thanks, Dad.
I don't tell you that enough. I am gonna run Grant Cogswell's city council campaign.
What's a Grant Cogswell? What city council? Election? What is that, dude? What is it?
You're my campaign manager. You're the one who sent out all those emails. Where's at least somebody? You were supposed to follow up with... I hate this chair. It hurts my back. Why would you have chairs like this in your coffee shop?
It's not my coffee shop.
Fix this, Phil. Fix it.
Wow.
Hey! Hey! You think you look like a politician when you storm off like that? I mean, you know, waitresses, they vote too, you know.
I hate these shoes. I need better arch support. Look at this. Huh? Look at this. People whine and bitch about traffic all day long, but do they think of a way out? Huh? You screw mass transit for the working class, and you screw it for the entire system. The suckage trickles up. I mean, MacGyver's flushing Seattle down the toilet, and he doesn't even know it. Hey, doesn't this suck? Huh? Doesn't it? Doesn't this suck? Look at where you're sitting right now.
Let me get out there.
Look at what we've done to each other.
Jerk.
Doesn't this awful traffic motivate you to action? Huh? Huh? Would you like to support my campaign to solve mass transit? Doesn't this suck?
Get out of here, you lunatic.
Grant!
The monorail. Your monorail. We can have it across the city in 5 years, if even that. And it'll pay for itself in less than a Seattle heartbeat. And yet MacGyver wants a debacle that'll cost a fortune. Why does he want this? For the greenbacks, my fine feathered friends, to plump his already pot-belly, money-hungry construction pimps that fill up his campaign coffer. They call it light rail. What does that even mean, light rail? My butthole. It's crazy lies. Lies on top of lies. So he'll continue to rape this city, but I love this place. I love it. I love it so much that I've carved its seal onto my arm. So give me your endorsement. Rise above it all.
We can't offer you our endorsement.
But nobody cares about your monorail more than I do. In fact, I'm the only one who showed up to this little function thing of yours today. That's gotta mean something.
Which is why we can't risk what little influence we have on fringe politics.
Fringe politics. You mean politics that don't compromise? That speak the truth? Which is the only way to beat them, Claire? Not by playing into their conniving little fingers like lambs to the slaughter. Please help us. We can do this. I can do this. Otherwise, you guys are just another fucking social club on a list, sucking each other off. Okay, all right. Listen, can we just use your name in public?
Absolutely not.
What a fucking bitch!
Wow. You know, Grant, you talk a lot of shit.
What we need to do is embrace our position. We're the little guys. People like the little guys. It's more satisfying when they win.
Then why do incumbents always get reelected?
Because they stack the cards in their favor. No, they rig the fucking system, man. They choose how much money you can spend, what the jurisdictions are. They even got those little voter pamphlets rigged.
What are you talking about?
The voter pamphlets, you know, the things that they send out in the election, you know, or at polls and shit. They even got the little government stamp on it and everything. Only in Seattle, you can't say anything about the incumbent in it. You can't even mention the incumbent's name. It's the law. It's a joke.
You sure about this?
That's why I verbalized it. We're being gagged here, man.
You know, when I worked in Memphis, it was for this alt weekly that let me dig into all kinds of stuff. Man, that city was so messed up. Poverty, corruption, cronyism. The cops were a bunch of racist hicks still into Jim Crow, but no one cared. You know what I did?
My back hurts. Can we just go?
I sued him. I took him to court and I won. Twice. You got a coat? Tie? Seattle itself has demonstrated a targeted and intentional bias toward limiting the political effectiveness of candidates who wish to challenge incumbents.
Here's a voter pamphlet from last year's city council election in San Francisco. You'll notice a place for candidates to put pros and cons, reasons why they think they should be elected and why the incumbent totally frickin' sucks.
Same with Los Angeles?
Yes.
And New York?
And even Dallas fucking Texas. I mean, but Seattle, West Coast liberal, progressive Seattle, guess what?
10 years ago, the Seattle City Council passed an ordinance forbidding candidates from mentioning their opponents in their voter pamphlet statements.
It's total bullshit. Just bullshit. It's they've rigged the whole tottering system to stay in power.
Well, I'm sure you're making a valid point, and we'll give
It's not just that. It's the incumbent can say whatever the hell he wants.
He can brag, he can manipulate, lie about his resume, his voting record.
Even fuck his fucking purple pet parakeet and grill it in the microwave for breakfast. But can a challenger target these inane insanities? Can he expose it in the one document that most voters actually read? No. Fuck. Sorry.
Now, correct us if we're wrong here, but isn't restricting our ability to comment upon matters of public record a violation of the First Amendment?
Some would say you're using this lawsuit to take advantage of the free media.
Well, it's true that every candidate who's challenging an incumbent wants as much exposure as possible. It's too important for the people to be exposed to all ideas. Brilliant, constructive, idiotic. Exposure, it's an issue that affects every candidate in every part of the city. See, this is really important in every position, not just me.
For those of you that don't know, Grant is something different. Different is good, right? So Grant Cogswell.
Mass transit is a social justice issue. When you hear MacGyver pimping his light rail plan, the sound you really hear is that of a giant toilet flushing away the city's underclass. I mean, he'll never build this so-called light rail because it's just a giant ploy. A train 5 times the size of any trolley, it'll never stop even close to fast enough. It'll run over children and cats and dogs until they have to put up heavy fences and walls, and there goes the neighborhood, folks. While MacGyver and his buddies will be living in fancy mansions driven into the city by limos, and we'll all be stuck in a hell of noise, litter, and danger. I'll take any questions, if there are any. My name's Grant Cogswell, so if you have any question.
We need contributions, and we need volunteers. We can't do this on our own, so if anything would.
This is Grassroots, folks. These guys are the underdogs because everything they're saying is not packaged or scripted or paid for by big business. Now here's a guy who actually believes in something. When's the last time you saw a politician do that? So let's give him every penny we got. Volunteer. Let's see if this crazy son of a bitch can actually get some good done in the city for once, right?
Well, I think you actually made a smart move with this thing, no matter what people are saying.
What exactly are people saying?
You got fired, pissed off your boss. Now you got a credibility problem. But if you can get a no-name clown like Grant decent numbers in the primary, there are people who pay for that.
Really?
I've been covering city council elections in the weekly for, like, forever. So even if you think all this sounds like bullshit, lunch is on you, by the way.
Lunch, right. Well, how do we get decent numbers?
Stay above the fray. Ignore the other candidates, fire only at MacGyver. If you're running Grant as a populist, make him look like one. Have a crowd of volunteers around him wherever he goes. An entourage.
Right, the entourage strategy.
And never look like you don't have an answer. Someone asks you something that stumps you, ask him to repeat the question. Buys you time to think, without making you look like W.
Could you repeat the question?
MacGyver's smart, he's witty, he's friendly, but he's not gonna have a lot of volunteers. He'll have money, which you won't. So, you gotta start aggressive. Pitch Grant to all the papers. Strange if you don't.
It's unusual for Mr. Fredericks to see someone who drops by unannounced.
But he won't return my calls.
I can give you his voicemail.
Look, what I can offer you is my silent support. More than that simply isn't conducive to my own platform.
Okay. How do you plan to support us silently?
We're grateful to be aware of your candidate's position, but the King County Labor Council is already pledged its support to Mr. MacGyver.
Can you explain to me why you would do that? MacGyver's record on labor is only passable at best.
Sorry.
Thank you. My name is Phil Campbell, and Grant's running against Rich MacGyver.
Your name is Phil Campbell?
Afraid so.
Don't you write for The Stranger?
Wrote. Past tense.
Really? Why? You remember the Aaron Roberts shooting, right? This is the guy who dug up all that dirt on the police oversight committee. And they fired you?
I could tell you about it, but then you might quote me.
What are these?
I'm running Grant Cogswell's campaign for city council.
Grant Cogswell. Isn't he that music critic who's suing the city? He's got quite a temper, doesn't he?
He's a very passionate guy.
Well, if circumstances should change, I've got a reporter heading on maternity leave in a couple of weeks.
That's amazing. When do you start?
Could you repeat the question?
What?
I'm stalling. It's a political trick. Buying time by making the other person ask you again.
Okay. When do you start?
Well, I have to tell Grant first, but the guy gave me till Tuesday to make a final decision. So it is gonna kill Grant.
What are you talking about? I mean, Grant's psychotic, Phil. And you're playing in his delusions of grandeur by pretending with him that he's running for office. I mean, that's what's killing Grant.
I understand. I know, you're right. Of course, I've had my fun.
Well, I know this is hard.
No, it's okay. First thing tomorrow. It's done. It's done.
I'm not nervous.
I didn't say you were.
You're implying it by asking how I'm doing, and I don't appreciate that kind of affront to my confidence. It makes me nervous. Look at my hands. MacGyver's gonna be here today. It's part of his job. He must go down. He must go down.
You're gonna stay on point though, right, Grant? Only local issues, no big talk about multinationals and sweatshops.
Leave me alone about it.
The greed of those at the top has always affected the lives of those less fortunate, those less willing to steal with impunity. And that's why I want to ensure that our police and firefighters have better training equipment. We need to keep safe those that keep us safe.
Who did you vote for president in 2000?
I did not vote for George Bush.
That's not answering the question.
That's Parnell Eldon, fool of all fools. He once tried to punch me out. I gave it to him, though.
I'm sure you did. He's 9 points ahead of you in the polls.
I voted for the candidate in the
That's him. That's the asshole. Look, I'm just completely oblivious. Just like his leadership style.
That's all the time we have. And next on our list is an incumbent, Richard MacGyver.
No, stop.
Back. Good evening. How's everyone? Good-looking group you are. This primary brings us into a new millennium. Now, whether that's meaningful or just another date on the calendar depends on what we want Seattle to be, upon our ability to choose our future willfully and with our eyes open. Now, how do we prepare for this? I have had the privilege of being in position on city council to watch as our perspective on the future has changed over the years and changed radically. Am I right, guys? I mean, not to mention the forces that are at play whenever we try to peer into that future. Forces that I grapple with daily as a city council member.
You know, he doesn't seem like an asshole.
That's what assholes do. They get you by not seeming like assholes.
Decisions we make today will have long-lasting impact.
Did you know he'd be this good at it?
Debate.
Actually, this is the first time I've seen him up
About
close.
expanding State Route 520 over Lake Washington. How far do we push development at the expense of our own environment? There's a question. Do we want to be a city of automobiles, huh? Or are we willing to make the necessary sacrifices to bring about true mass transportation?
God, he's so full of shit. Look, there's the bitch. They're all here.
With tourism. These are difficult choices. But with choices comes opportunity. Okay? Thank you for listening. And I would appreciate your vote. So I'd like to see you all at the polls, all right? Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
The 36th District will now hear a statement from candidate Grant Cogswell.
This is gonna be interesting.
Hi, my name's Grant Cogswell. I'll be running in the primaries for City Council position number 8, Mr. MacGyver's seat. Jesus Christ, with choice comes opportunity? What opportunity to expand the 520 bridge? We can't do it. I grew up in the area where the I-90 freeway was expanded, and look at it, it's a mess of dirt, grime, litter, pollution. It's criminal. And you know it. MacGyver talks about wanting to provide equal opportunity for all of Seattle. What the hell is he talking about when he supports ideas like these? He's totally in bed with the construction bozos, which is why he's pushing for this so-called light rail, which, by the way, is just a Brave New World doublespeak for a 100-ton heavy rail catastrophe. Sorry, it just... Mass transit is a social justice issue, folks. You provide a safe, reliable way for someone to get from home to work, and what you're really doing is providing a safe, reliable way for that person to earn a living, to connect with others, to live a life of community that includes all of us, not just the rich. MacGyver talks about the committee to approve the committee that approves other committees. What? This is just off the charts awful. You're one of those committees. Extend the monorail. Elegant and inexpensive. The monorail beautifies the neighborhoods it serves. It brings humanity to the fore. And anyone who opposes that might as well be the devil as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you, Mr. Cogswell. Now I'd like to bring up my neighbor, Jim Charleston.
I fucked up. I called him the devil. That was so stupid. Somebody's gonna quote that. Somebody's gonna quote that. God, this is over. The whole thing is, it's over. God, why did I say that? I was so sweaty out there. Why was it so hot in there? Man, this is stupid. Did you hear me? I sounded like Nixon.
First off, no one is going to quote you.
Yes,
Grant, no one is going to quote you because there were no political reporters in there. Trust me, I looked. And I actually thought you sounded pretty good.
No, I didn't. No, don't do that. Don't lie to me. Fuck. Oh, and MacGyver, what the hell was that? He sounded like angels were coming out of his mouth. It's not, he's got a whole team of guys that are writing his speeches for him. It's...
Hey, so that's Grant, and that's Phil. Guys, this is Kevin and Willis. Hey. Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm really awful with names.
Oh, no sweat. I'm Wayne. We met at the rally in the alley. We handed out your flyers.
Me too. Oh, right. The Che Guevara t-shirt?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Dude, Grant, that speech was just like so fucking awesome, man. It was just like, Grant is the only one who's willing to stand up to MacGyver and say, like, stop spewing bullshit. MacGyver is out there just like saying lies just in the air, and Grant's just like shooting it down, like truth. Why don't you spew truth and fucking, hold my hair back while I just spew truth? That's a good slogan.
You should have seen it. He was possessed, Em. applause, everything. I can't do it. I can't walk out on him. I can't.
Right, but you can walk out on being a writer. And the Weekly is a great place for you. Fuck the stranger. I thought you wanted us to not live like college students anymore with 6 roommates.
Sorry. Sorry, guys.
I have to do what I believe in.
And Grant is what you believe in? Cool.
You guys want to keep fucking walking?
Hey,
you want
if
to
you don't
ride
sign
on
this,
beautiful
if
Monday?
you don't sign this, you're a douchebag. You have a second? I just want to ask you about Grant volunteering, Grant Cogswell. Hey, you guys are doing great, by the way.
My dad for not signing this.
Hi, how are you? Can you help us? Can we just get a minute of your time?
No,
Grant Cogswell
thank you.
for City.
Hi. Do you like politics?
No.
I don't like politics either. They're fucking bullshit. And I'm going over there as well, so this really works out. There's this one politician though, Grant Cogswell. He's fucking awesome. He's like teaching all the other politicians to like have a heart and feel and love. He's sort of like the Wizard of Oz if he were all the characters from it.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Oh, you just sign this, and I also need your phone number, and then I can just let you know about political rallies, elections, and just like non-political endeavors. Cogswell for president! Let's get him in the White House.
With me up 99.
Yeah.
Take a ride,
All right, what do you say,
past that
boys?
neon sign.
Right over there, right over there.
What we did the night before. You can smoke me out, you can put me to bed, you can take me to sleep, and it'll go in my head. Gonna take your little lighter to climb in the logs, hit the hay together, find a place that's all. When the neighbors complain about the noise we make, you know the words they say that don't mean nothing. Don't bother me.
I'm fully tweaked, my friend. You want some? It's laced with speed, because it's speed. Let's switch masks. You want to switch masks? Mine's kind of getting sweaty inside of it.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Inside the building. Oh my God. Inside. Oh my God. Oh my God. That looks
Whoa.
like a second plane has
What are you doing in my room?
What
time is it?
I did not see a plane go in. That just exploded. I just saw another plane.
Hi.
It's me.
Oh my God, have you heard?
Yeah, horrible. What do you know?
Nothing, just the same as you. I mean, we're just watching the news.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go.
Stupid motherfuckers. Don't they know we got nukes? They picked the wrong motherfucking country.
Where the hell are you? We're supposed to be talking to the leash law people right now.
Turn on your television.
I don't have a TV. You've been to my house 800 times. What is this? Are you coming to pick me up or not?
You need to get over here now.
Good morning. Thanks for coming.
Hey.
Hey. I know. Me too. Pretty much impossible to get out of bed this morning, right? I mean, how many times we gotta see those buildings go down? And then there's all those people, the innocent lives of families. I mean, how do we keep a campaign going? I don't think we can. Except, I promised a guy last night that I'd go give blood. And so I went over to the Red Cross. And the line was around the block. All us poor, stupid people, 'cause who are we gonna give our blood to? And then there's the flags. The flags everywhere. And I got to admit, you know, I didn't like the flag. I mean, what was it invented for? For us to salute to, like we're a bunch of 8th graders, or to go off to war under, like Vietnam and Pearl fucking Harbor? What do we do now? Nuke somebody? Who are we supposed to kill? And then, I don't know, you know, I start thinking about this little monorail. And I start to kind of know exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And that's to put one foot in front of the other and say no to the terrorists and say no to the violence and the destruction of things and say yes to the building up of something. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter. And when someone asks you why now? I don't know. I guess you gotta tell them this, that there's never been a more important time to set aside fears and selfishness and reach out to somebody. Just reach out and participate in some genuine, life-changing action.
Hey guys, here. Is anybody a large? There's a lot of larges on top. You can just put it over your shirt.
I got this one.
Looks like we've got mediums over here. Large right here.
Hi, the election's in 2 weeks.
Well, the country rat set to the city rat. Get blood and Mars, wanna see it try. I'm still the set when the cold
election's
side.
in 6 days, sir.
Floors
That's all
rock
the
with a killing
information.
kind. And I was just about to sit in your electric chair. Just about to pull your noose over my head.
Hey,
I heard
tomorrow's
the
the
fire squad
election.
loading in the
Go vote for the
alleyway.
monorail.
A man in a white coat coming my way.
Have you been to the polls this morning?
So I swam, so I do one summer's eve. Forget the phone!
What do you mean your TVs don't work?
I already told Grant I was having trouble with the satellite.
We'll have to get the results off a laptop then.
Well, you can only use the internet for a minute or so because we got to run credit cards through that phone line. Don't set your laptop by the bar. Some idiot could spill on it and I'll get blamed for it.
No problem. Okay, Sandy, we just need a couple more.
Good. I caught you during a slow jam. There's a problem by the door.
What do you
just
mean?
come by the door.
Okay, well,
Dude, there's
Sandy,
this guy
we'll
over
up
here.
by that door,
he's like,
okay?
This
All
guy,
right?
and he's kind of like a gothic William Wallace. Like, you see that movie Braveheart? Where he's like the meanest DJ I've ever seen.
Right
That's
here?
it. Yeah.
Hi, is there a problem?
There sure is a problem. Tommy booked me to DJ my debut set at 9 o'clock. So what are you doing here? What the fuck's going on?
It's no big deal. They're hosting some election thing. They'll be out of here by 9.
Whoa, Tommy. No, we won't. It's an election. The results don't even come in until 9. There's no way we're going to be
Fuck
out of
that.
here by 9.
I'm booked at 9 o'clock. I got a flyer that says so.
Okay, I'm sorry, but so what? You have a fly. We have flyers. You want to see our flyers? Show them our flyers.
Thank
Tommy,
you.
what's going on?
Hey, they're not all.
Are you?
No.
Whoa!
Hey,
Look at me! If you two idiots
Okay,
do not
hey,
conduct
sorry.
yourself as gentlemen in front of my clients, I'm gonna throw both of your asses out of here. Now figure this out.
I can't deal with this bullshit.
You want to go talk to him, or should I talk to?
Fucking amateurs. And they got a fucking Pixies cover band playing.
Tommy's right. You know what? Let's discuss this like
Yeah,
this.
it's
Can we
okay.
do that?
Total bullshit.
Look, why don't you just do your thing while we wait for the campaign results? Can we do that? Look at it this way. You'll be getting a new audience, huh?
So not taking your crowd, man.
I'll get some volunteers to bang their heads. They have to do what I say. It's for school credit.
What about the Pixies band?
Fuck the Pixies.
Hey, Phil. Phil.
Hey.
Your idea?
Absolutely.
What an interesting night, huh? Have you seen the raw data?
I've been a little preoccupied.
Yeah, well, get unpreoccupied.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Shit. Tommy!
Hey, Tommy, can I use the internet? I need to get online. I have to check the results. I have to pay some bills.
Who's gonna hand out the paraphernalia?
Teresa, stop. Don't worry. I need you to do this for me, please. Please,
What?
just sit down. I need you to do this. I need you to just keep clicking on this button.
Wait.
To open up, we need to hit the net, okay, in order to get the result. Again, just keep...
Yeah,
just
like
keep
a monkey, I know.
Yeah, Phil Campbell here with Cogswell campaign. Just checking, did we get 10% to qualify?
I
At
got
least
something,
10%?
I got something.
Never mind. What does this have?
Okay,
Phil.
What?
So some people were trying to get a circle pit going,
What's
right?
the circle pit?
Oh, it's like a mosh pit, but it's in a circle, like to be safer. And then like Willis like punched a guy, and then the guy's like, "You don't do that to me." Okay. And then Willis, like he's got some dad issues, right? And so then I think it just like reminded him and brought back a lot of memories.
Wayne,
I'm
coming. I'm gonna
Boom,
deal with
boom.
it.
It's like, did you see Rocky?
And
Imagine if both the guys were Apollo Creed,
I'm
but
coming
they were
up.
both small and white.
Teresa,
you know what I'm saying?
will you keep
The
dealing with
number
it?
started coming up, but it got kicked off. I think the line's busy.
Who to trust anymore?
This is a political figure coming through, getting in the way of democracy. Phil, I got you. I'll protect you. You can. Back up.
Love your music, but the violence at the stage.
Fuck! This is how people listen to music. You can't listen with just your ears. You gotta listen with your whole motherfucking body.
I don't know, I've been staring at that screen so long, I could have it wrong, but you have to see this. Right here.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Break the cameras down and put them up out there over the bar, okay?
Hi, this is Emily. Please leave me a message.
Whoa. No. You can't violate my system.
Hey. He's gonna be down in 1 second. We won't leave the streets.
Here we go. Tell that the IRS.
Oh, God.
Great.
What's MacGyver at? Why is it so hot?
Hey, I've been looking all over for you. If MacGyver goes below 50, he'll look weak in the general election. If he goes below 50 percentage points, he'll look weak in the general election. People will take you seriously. People with money. You can actually win this thing. I said I'm gonna go to that bar, I'm gonna get stinking drunk, and put it on your tab. Yeah.
28%! 28!
Holy shit.
Hi, this is Emily. Please leave me a message.
Damn it. Are you kidding? Politics, bitches. This is how you fucking run a campaign. I'm writing it in my blood. Someone give me a razor so I can write it in blood. The blood of the fucking innocent.
Yes, he broke 50! Yes, he broke 50!
Oh God, I love him!
Coming through!
Oh my God! Come on in, you bitch kid! Get on the stage, you piece of shit!
People have been telling me all week how politics doesn't mean anything anymore. But you just all proved them wrong. Because it's grassroots politics, folks. Grassroots in all its glorious, wild fucking bloom. Breaking it all up. The concrete and the asphalt and the lies. And the lies. The lies. Because here we are. For real. We are in the general election.
Tell me you've seen the numbers.
Yeah, we're all pretty stunned here, actually.
We?
I'm at the office.
Well, get the fuck over here. You're missing the party. We did it.
We actually fucking did it.
Em, hey, are you okay? What's wrong? Emily.
Nothing. Fine. It's just
Yeah, no, I know. It's weird, but it's amazing too. I understand. Look, where are you? I'll come to you. Are you at the office?
No, don't come to the office.
Hi, there you are. Way better than the rebar. I can finally hear myself think. You gotta come over, though. Experience the love.
Well, congratulations. You've done something truly amazing here, Phil.
Oh, please, you hate Grant. You think I've unleashed a monster.
Phil, come on.
You like MacGyver better.
I don't know MacGyver. I just know what I've been through because of your desire to, like, throw the guy out of office. Have you even noticed, like, what's happened to the house? Did you know that on Monday I walked in and 2 volunteers are fucking on the kitchen floor? Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm not a prude, Phil.
No, I know.
And there's something wonderful about this thing that you've harnessed here. I mean, it's brilliant, actually.
All right, look, it's just a few more weeks, Em. Okay? And then they'll be out of our house forever.
But what if you win, Phil? Have you given that any thought? I don't even want to have this conversation with you tonight, but one of our staff officers is moving and she needs someone to take over her lease.
Wait.
Phil, I haven't been able to work at home in weeks or get any sleep. And I talked to our landlady. She's willing to prorate my lease until you can find someone new. So I'm not leaving you in the lurch.
Are you breaking up with me?
Phil, are you even listening to me? This new place, it's on Queen Anne. It's exactly the neighborhood you've always talked about. It's got great views of the sound and, like, real space. You know, I finally have some money, so...
Yeah, no. I know you do, Emily. And you do hate Grant, and you do love MacGyver, and you do think you know exactly what is right for me right now. So...
That's not true.
Only I've proved you wrong. I've proved that I'm actually good at this campaign stuff and smart as hell, and that is just too much for you.
It's too much for me? Really? Is that what it is? It's too much for me that you may knock off a perfectly qualified and honest representative because you can, because he's black and vulnerable? It's too much for me that, like, whatever conscience I know you once had is seemingly evaporated? Have you even thought about who you've had to draw out of the woodwork to vote against a black guy? I'm sorry. I should have given you this night. I'm sorry. Bye.
Bye. Tommy.
Go.
Something strong. Just the bottle. Give me the...
If anyone deserves it, buddy, it's you. Oh, I'm gonna have to charge you by the shot, but I'll put it on the DJ's tab.
Congratulations. Standing tall, are we? Do you know what this is?
Monorail Ladies' Greatest Hits?
Addresses, phone numbers. Every person in the city who loves your monorail and hates that heavy light rail system. The ones who vote. 30,000 names. You win with this. It took me 2 years to compile it. So tell me you know how to use it.
I know how to use it. Tommy!
Yo! Madame?
Yeah, thanks.
So you're endorsing Grant then?
Are you kidding? Grant is out of his mind. But here he is in the general election with a real shot at bringing the monorail to Seattle. Cheers. Woo. Just don't tell him where it came from. Unless, of course, he wins.
Want to dance?
What?
You want to dance with me?
You need to come over right now. Just to my place. Just come over right now.
Grant?
We're in big trouble. The fucking FBI.
Must be Phil, campaign manager.
Yeah, that's right. What's going on?
Why don't you take a seat? You're aware that in the wake of 9/11, any breach of security must be taken seriously, especially as it pertains to government buildings.
You know who might have access to your campaign materials? Specifically your posters and signs.
Well, yeah, I keep some in my car. The rest are at my house.
Are there any unaccounted for?
Some of the volunteers may have a few.
Is that a bear suit?
Yes?
Where were you last night?
He was with me. We were at a bar celebrating my win in the primaries. There was at least 100 witnesses.
What happened?
There was a break-in at City Hall. We're still reviewing the security tapes. Someone entered the office of Councilman McIver and plastered it with signs and posters of Mr. Cogswell here. You think a Class 2 felony is funny?
No, sir.
Call the ACLU. Call him, Phil, now.
Grant, they don't defend against breaking and entering.
Be honest, Phil. Do you know who did this?
Wayne, it has to be Wayne.
Are you sure?
He was the only one that has the signs. I put him in charge of finding places to hang them.
By himself?
Hey, the signage stuff was never quite legal to begin with.
Yeah, this is way beyond sticking signs on a highway. Where the hell were you last night?
Ruining my life.
What?
Nothing. Emily left me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then I lost my mind and...
You gotta get your mind back, all right? I know you're hurting right now, but you gotta find a way to fix this. Just fix it, Phil.
Shit. Do they know it was us? It's just a prank. It's just supposed to be funny. Shit.
Guys, keep your voices down, okay? And no, they don't know it was you. But they're gonna find out, okay? They have a list of everyone working with the campaign, so expect a visit from the FBI. They're going over the security tapes right this second. Look, how smart were you guys about this? Huh? Did anybody see you? We're firing you from the campaign.
What the fuck, man? Then they're gonna know that it was us that did that shit.
We did it for you know what I mean? Like we did it for Grant. For the campaign. Like,
it's not fair.
It's just a prank, you know? It's supposed to be funny.
Maybe 3 weeks ago, it would have been. But now...
You can't do this, man. You can't fucking do this.
I have to. Or you'll take Grant down with you. That's politics.
We are launching our own investigation into the matter. Until then, I cannot comment any further. Yes. No. I don't know. I'm sorry. Grant,
hang it up. Hang it up. Let it go.
The posters were discovered this morning when Councilman Richard McIver walked into his office here at City Hall. Councilman McIver, a word, please.
Yes, it was quite unnerving. I mean, quite a shock.
Bastard, lying fucking manipulative bastard.
Cogswell, who made it past yesterday's primary and into the general election for McIver's seat on City Council, is known for running a reckless campaign. FBI and local officials, however, believe that the break-in was committed.
Actually, it's a relief.
That isn't why I called.
But be honest, Phil, I mean, what if he had been elected? He knows nothing of teamwork or consensus building. I mean, any of the things that make up a real politician would have blown up in our faces.
I don't care about our faces, Claire. I care about what happened with us last night.
Yeah.
I wasn't myself, okay? I have a girlfriend who I love.
Of course you do.
I didn't even know what I was doing last night.
Who does? You know what? Forget it. You know what they say about bedfellows and politics. Phil? Phil?
Here's my list for when I'm elected. Things that I'm gonna compromise on and things I'm gonna fight for. I'm trying to get a handle on what I can really do on the council, you know, think pragmatically here. It's time to face the reality of this, Phil, because I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna grow up.
Okay. What brought this on?
A dream. I was at the top of a building, a tall, tall building, and I jumped. The sidewalk rushing in on me, and I knew that I was dead. I knew it was the end for me. And just as I was about to hit the concrete, right at that last second, I look up toward the sky one last time. And suddenly, I was flying. I mean, it was like an omen, man, an omen of hope and possibility. And I knew as clear as the mountains and the sky, we're gonna win this thing, Phil. And we're gonna win it big.
All right, Grant, let's go. Many are calling your campaign overly militant. You have sued the city. Someone on your staff has vandalized City Hall. And this is all in an effort to oust the only major African-American representative we have in Seattle.
Well, I can't be black, if that's what you're asking. But the real question should be, can my opponent give you a better Seattle than I can? He likes to call me a single-issue candidate.
But what he doesn't realize is that I've carefully analyzed the situation, and the single best way to bring real change to Seattle is with the monorail. It will unify us, rich and poor. It will diminish pollution because it runs on electricity. It'll enhance the neighborhoods that it sails over because it's beautiful. And once that is finished, then I'll get back into what needs to become.
Really, it's all fine and good to have a dream, Grant, and to attack those of us who have been in the trenches for years trying to do good by this city. But we are trying to build a mass transportation system, and we're trying to do it in the real world.
The real world. That's what you call it. Where hardworking poor people are walled off from the good jobs downtown because they don't have a car. Where low-income housing is demolished so the big boys can build a life-size train set. Or a highway that runs over the water that'll dump enough muck to sterilize every variation of salmon for 200 miles. No, I'm sorry, Mr. McIver. That's not the real world that I live in. And if somebody wants to call me militant for speaking the way I do, then I'll take it as a compliment.
Mr. McIver.
Frankly, I don't know how to respond to that. I have been fighting body and soul for this city for 15 years. I'll stand on my record.
All right. I'll tell you what, we're almost out of time as it is. I'm going to give you each 20 seconds. What is it that you want the voters to know? Mr. Cogswell.
I'm a grassroots activist. My opponent is running an insider campaign. He's got a political consultant and a PR team and a host of lobbyists. So please come out and vote. Vote, vote, vote. Always vote. And we need volunteers and we need money because my opponent is also outspending me 10-1 because he's getting the big $600 contributions that he voted in to raise the contribution limit.
Councilman McIver, you have 20 seconds as well to wrap this up.
You know, Tate, I love this city. I've given my life to it.
All right. Well, it is Richard McIver and Grant Cogswell. They are running in a race that is just too close to call for City Council position number 8. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with 2 more candidates for another position here on Weekday on KUOW.
I blew that motherfucker out of the water. Out of the fucking water.
Yeah, you did.
He was so entangled in his own bureaucratic intestines. He couldn't even find his own asshole. Did you hear what he said when I told him?
Why didn't you shake his hand?
He's the bad guy, Phil. You don't shake hands with the bad guy.
And we're the good guys.
Yeah, of course.
Why? Why? Because we sued the city, broke into offices, spun 9/11 our way, and now we're gonna beat the big bad black guy? Why didn't you shake his hand?
Buddy, listen.
I want an answer.
I told you my answer.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough because what happens if we do win? Huh? What are you gonna do then? You're gonna insult your way into getting a monorail built? Wearing a polar bear outfit, threatening to jump off a bridge if you don't get your way? Fuck it.
Hey, Grant, we got some great news from Queen Anne.
Wait, no, please. Oh, they've got the...
It ain't right. Way I talk
know?
Mr. Campbell?
Yes. Sir?
I was surprised.
Me too.
Have a seat. So what's so important other than getting to the voting booth tomorrow?
Well, the campaign, we never apologized for the break-in. We spun it, but we didn't say we were sorry.
I'd say that was politics.
I guess.
Besides, kids do what they do. Lord knows mine did.
Grant should have shaken your hand.
I'd say that was politics too.
And that makes it right?
I don't know. Maybe sometimes there are things more important than simply being right or wrong. How do you feel about being his proxy?
Yeah, I need all 30,000 names recontacted before 10 p.m. tonight. Yes, Claire's list. Just do it.
You gotta make sure that... You gotta make sure that that area is completely covered, okay? You have to get inside.
All right, guys. Are we doing this or what? Where are you guys at? Hey, did someone find Johnny for me? Where's
take over right now. This is not working.
And who's on the hill right now? Is someone on the hill? Is someone out in Capitol Hill right now? I asked someone to be out there.
Just tell them all to vote. It's very important that everybody knows. Have to vote.
All right, guys, 4,000 names left. We're gonna make this. 4,000 names left. We will make this.
Oh, dear God. If I gotta talk to one more special interest nut job wanting the law protecting their leg hair. This is Grant Cogswell? Guys, shh, shut up. Wow. Yes, thank you, sir. I'd appreciate that very much. I would enjoy that. I would. I think some good might come of that too, yes. Yes. For everyone. Okay.
Who was that? Grant, what's going on?
It was MacGyver.
What?
He's not pressing charges. He had the city council write a letter to the FBI. Wayne's off the hook. We all are. He wants to drive me to the polls tomorrow to vote. Take me out for drinks afterwards.
Whoa, 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 whoa. In his car? You're gonna drive in his car? No, no, it's a setup, man. We can't do this.
Do you know what's gonna happen if they photograph you coming out of your opponent's car? And at least take my bike, man. We can't contaminate our message like this at the very last minute.
Everybody keep working.
Or does anybody have a skateboard? You're the public transportation candidate.
Give me one more number. Will someone get some sandwiches for these guys, please? Guys, great job, you guys. Where are you at on your list? Have you called all these yet? Hi, yes, hi, ma'am. This is Phil Campbell. I'm calling with the campaign for Grant Cogswell for City Council. Grant Cogswell for City, yes. You did vote. Hi, this is Phil Campbell. I'm calling with the campaign for Grant Cogswell for City Council. I just wanted to make sure that you were going to vote today. That's right, Great, well, we appreciate your support, and if you can tell, that's right.
He's here. He's here. Okay, I'm gonna go vote now. Yeah. Have you guys all voted? Nice. Vote for me, obviously.
Okay, ready to do this? All right.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh. Wow, you even got a puppy. She's cute.
Wait, no, don't.
See. Shit. Sorry.
Just hold her there.
Yeah.
It's a submissive urination problem.
Is she walking you enough? Huh? Sorry. Here, let me.
Yeah, I got it. So, what brings you here?
Could you repeat the question? No, I just, I wanted to make sure you'd voted.
Is today the election? I'm kidding.
It's gonna be close.
Yeah, I heard.
Your polling location is 223 Roy. It's a brick building. You enter on the right side, and don't vote your conscience.
I didn't.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You look like a Bible salesman.
Yeah, right. Grant Cogswell for City Council.
Ready for some numbers?
Mark Cedric is slipping into third place.
Do we have a new number? Do we have a new number?
Okay, we're not greedy here, right? I mean, all we really need is 50.0000001%, right?
That's it. That's all we need. That's all we need.
That's it.
Whole lot of zeros.
We're switching now to current results for City Council. At this point, it looks like all incumbents are ahead, although lots of precincts have not put in their report.
Second change very quickly. And I think we have some evidence that it's gonna start changing.
This is the way that we want to go. We want to go up.
3%. That's all we need. All we need is 3%.
Did you hear him, guys? 3%.
1.9% is nothing.
9. Yes.
The closest race of the night is for council position number 8, and a race between incumbent Richard McIver and challenger Grant Cogswell. Serving as the only
Our time for...
People, that's 1%. You guys are doing this. This is for Seattle. This is for the monorail. Guys, come on. We can do this. We can change Seattle.
Good to be a Seattle American.
0.2%. 0.2. 0.2. 0.2.
Yes! Oh, man. We have this in the bag. Put it in the bag and put the bag in the trunk. And drive
What is it? What is
to
it?
the mayor's office.
And drive with this, bitches!
Come on. Something else is here. Come on. What's the next one? What? Teresa, what is it? Come on. What's the number?
Still good! Still in there! Gonna go back up!
It's okay. The polls are closing. It fluctuates. You just wait for the next number.
Fluctuation!
It fluctuates.
That's all right.
Well, the next one has to go up, Phil. The next one has to go up.
You just wait for the next number. Just wait. What's the next number? What's the next number?
We got this.
What is it?
That's fine, right? Because it's only like 30 votes. It's not 30. Come on. 30 votes. 30 votes. It's back. 30 votes.
for City Council. And the polls are now officially closed.
We are now ready to predict tonight's results.
What does it say? What's the what?
It does appear that all of the city council seats will remain in the hands of the incumbents. As for the mayor's race, still too close to call, but it's
30 votes. Still, we can do this. 30 votes. 30 votes. 30 votes. 30 votes. 30 votes. Everyone. 30 votes. They're gonna revise the numbers. Like, remember what happened with Bush, and then it went to court, and the whole.
Everybody, wait. Hold on. There's still the absentee ballots, right?
Absentee ballots. Who wasn't absent from school at least once,
they're
right?
the absentee ballots. Yeah. They're the smartest voters out there.
Smartest voters out there. They know how to mail shit.
We're gonna have those votes. It's only 30 votes, you guys. We could win this. We're gonna win this.
Yeah.
And while we wait to hear the final
the victory announcement for us,
I would like to do some of my Grant Cogswell impressions. Richard McIver has flushed Seattle down the toilet, and he doesn't even know it, folks. And I hate these shoes. I hate these shoes. I need better art support. I hate these shoes.
We have just begun!
Polar bear! Polar bear!
has to contend with this.
Okay, seriously, take
48%! Do you know what that means? It means that with the trees and the rain, Seattle! Seattle! And we will not sleep. Not today, not yesterday, not 100 years from now. Because we've woken them up out of their hibernation. Ah! And that's why, first and foremost, I gotta thank one son of a bitch. One son of a bitch above all else. And that's my polar bear tamer extraordinaire. Get up here.
Go.
Wayne, go.
Yes, and Wayne, for almost going to jail for this campaign. And Teresa, our wonderful office coordinator, who almost followed him there.
And Evan Salt.
And Evan Salt, who made these...
Thought I might find you here.
All this great graphic design. He made me look half decent.
Katie Kurtz.
Wanted to tell you that I think you may have been right about like a thing or two.
Michael Hansen.
Yeah, and Michael Hansen, I'm sorry, my back hurts.
I missed you.
I don't even know where I am anymore.
I know. And you look not bad in tie.
I love you guys all. Let's just go crazy!
Marry me.
What?
Hey, I almost got a polar bear elected to office.
Hey, MacGyver's on! MacGyver's on!
Well, this has been a victory for me. It's been a narrow one, and I just want you to know that I take that to heart. In the next several months, we'll join the